Trumpets Prepper. Guys, in this video, on this cold winter's night, it is time for another Battlbox review. Now this is mission 34, and I want to share something with you behind me. We're doing some remodeling down at the gun range here, so I'm really excited for the artwork that's going to go back on the wall. So in mission 35, you'll see a lot of new artwork on the wall behind us here. Me and Brian's going to have this a little bit fancied up. And another thing is Brian's not joining me tonight. But he will be back for the next review, I promise. Okay? So with that said, we're going to open up 34 and see what we got cooking. This one, the mission is B.O.B. box, bug out bag. Right here you go. And listen, guys, this time of year, okay, this winter, I have my bug out bag, my get home bag actually, in the vehicle with me pretty much at all times. Got my hygiene stuff in it. I've got my blanket, wool blanket, got from Battlbox in there. I've got a Mr. Buddy propane heater with plenty of propane. I'm trying to think everything else that's in there. My tent that I got from Battlbox way back spring of last year that they done the camping tent in the bag. Extra changes of clothes, another blanket within the bag. I mean, you name it. If there's ever a time of year to have a get-home bag in the vehicle, it's definitely during the winter. All right. So with that said, the basic box at $24.99. All right, it's going to have a $51.46 value return this month. First thing we're going to have is a Self-Reliance Outfitters Mini Inferno, and that is a $7.99 value. Let's see if this is it. Mini Inferno. Here we go. All-weather fire. All right. And open it up. Take a peek at this. Okay. Now I've seen these before. Right there. Little mini wafers. I can light one of those on fire out in the dark, and we can take a peek at that later on. I'll leave that laying out. Those are neat little things and great to keep with you at all times in case you need to start a fire. Okay, guys. So here's the wafer. Use my little torch for a second, and you could use cigarette lighter, ferro rod, a couple other odds and ends. I'm just fast tracking this for the quick moment, because now best I remember the way those things do is they start and then they run across the whole thing, and it'd be great for putting under some small twigs and just small fire, start a small fire with, and then just continue to build on, because you're going to have that burn time. And shoot, tell you what, I think it's pretty toasty quick. But yeah, anyway, the whole wafer will burn for a considerable amount of time, the best I remember, because I've seen these before and used them in before, and pretty cool stuff. It reminds me of like a Ritz cracker. I'll keep looking at that and I think of food. But anyway, pretty cool. And that's what you get in that. And you can see it starting to black there, and eventually it'll just go completely black and burnt. But
you can feel the heat.
Yeah, you can. You sure can, John. John's helping me film Battlbox this month. I really appreciate his help. He's a great young man. And so anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. You can see where I'm saying with the blackening there, and that'll just continue to work across that. So you've got plenty of burn time there to get a small fire going, and then go from there with a larger fire. And you could break that in half and not use the whole wafer, which is, you know, smart. You could actually cut that thing in 4/4, and that way that you've got you're not wasting a whole wafer. But I just wanted to show you, for example, to kind of see how much time frame you would have to build a fire up. The next thing we've got is Backpacker's Pantry, Louisiana red beans and rice. That's a $4.50 value. Right here you go. Anybody that stops in Bass Pro Shops, you can definitely check these out. They keep a wide variety in there. And guys, this one, I was trying to look real quick where it says, yes, this is in Boulder, Colorado. Okay, this is made in America. I mean, no surprise there because Battlebox is epic about keeping American-made stuff. But this is American stuff. Okay, you're supporting American enterprise, and that right there is how many servings is it? Makes 2 13-ounce servings. All right, so you can definitely share with a friend. You know, the only thing about that, you know, it's 300 calories per exchange on that. So anyway, it could be 1 600-calorie meal or 2 300 calories. Okay, for people. So, and they're really flat, really easy to keep in your pack, so not an issue there. All right, next up, we've got the Battlbox flashlight, AA batteries not included. That's a $9.99 value. I don't have batteries with me at the moment, but we'll pop some in it and give this thing a test drive as well. Right there, tactical flashlight. Let's open this up and take a peek. Very tiny and compact. I like that. And there you go. It's got, you could use that for self-defense. It's got the prongs on the front, Cree, and Battlbox, and the push button on the back. And it is LED. It looks like a really nice LED in it. And let me see how many. It looks like there's only room for, honestly, 1 AA battery in there. Yeah, it's like 1 AA. So anyway, we'll get a AA slung in that and give that a test spin as well. All right, guys. So here is the flashlight. Put the battery in it, and it is adjustable on the front there, as you can see. Okay, and multiple settings. And as far as distance goes, I mean, considerable beam on that there, you know, if you wanted to expand it out, right, dial it in or expand it out. It's got quite a bit range to it. I left it kind of dark in here so that you can kind of get an idea. That is a very, very compact little light, and I mean right there, just disappear into your hand. So anyway, the battery that it takes is just a AA, single AA battery. So if you got some rechargeables, I mean, when hard times come, that's not going to be an issue to replace that, thankfully. All right, next we've got a Survival Frog Tacked Bivy. That's a $19.99 value. Here is the bivy bag, emergency sleeping bag. Okay. And it says this thing is 84 inches long by 36 inches. All right. Reflects up to 90% of body heat to prevent convection, losing heat to cold surfaces, gather dry material to pad the area underneath the bivy. It's wind and waterproof. Lightweight and easy to carry. It only weighs 4.7 ounces, and it gives full body protection. And lastly, we've got F2O Water Drop 5-pack. That is a $8.99 value. The perfect water filter for emergency travel. Place the water drop filter virtually any water source, even muddy water, and let nature do the work. This non-clogging filtration pouch will fill by osmosis, drawing by the drink powder inside. The result is electrolyte-enhanced sport drink with a refreshing orange flavor. Guys, I have used these before, something similar to this, different company. These things are really cool, and it's made in the USA as well. That's pretty cool, though, that it comes in a 5-pack. I'm going to have to Google these people and look them up. But, yeah, I mean, that covers pretty much the whole gambit right there, and you can stick it and drink it like a Capri Sun. So, really awesome. And, you know, that's 5 of them right there. And that's 120 calories in that, too. So, you know, you're going to get some carbs and vitamin C out of that. So, that's good stuff. Man, so in recap real quick, just in the basic box, we have light, we have shelter, we have water, we have food, we have heat. You can possibly survive a small zombie apocalypse just out of the basic box, this much just saying. Okay, so with $25 investment, you definitely got a return on it. I mean, that bivy bag right there is practically your investment for the month right there anyway. All right, moving on. the advanced box, okay, this is $49.99 and it's going to be a $95.36 value this month. The Battlebox Cant Bottle Set with Bale. It's a $29.95 value. And that should be this one right here. So we've got a one that'll fold out. Show you real quick. Like so. It's also got a prong there where you can pick it up. Okay. And got a lid. Bam. Okay, so you heat you some tea and stuff. And also got a drink bottle. Very cool. Okay. And it's got this pouch to cinch it down with as well to put in your bag. All right, now the next thing we've got is Exotac Poly Striker, and that is a $13.95 value, okay? And this thing is waterproof fire starting tool that works by using a combination of ferrum rod and an ultra sharp tungsten carbide striker. The rod has says it's up to 1,000 strikes per rod. Burns at nearly 5,500 degrees, which is insanity. Tungsten carbide striking tool and the ferro rod, I just shortened that word out, ferro rod, it's 3/16 of an inch. So, anywho, right there, guys, both pieces is contained within the thing, okay? All right, moving on. The Pro Box, we've got $99.99 cost. The value is going to be $180.34. We've got a 72-hour, 45-liter bug out bag. That's a $69.99 value. Now, I love Battlebox, and not only that, but I love them even more when they send me something Coyote Tan. Just saying. So right here we have this Coyote Tan bag, and let's see how we zip up here. Open up right there. We've got storage. Also got it where you stick up under there. Okay. Got some molly on it. Patch place. Zippered pouch here. Very nice. And looking to see if there's room in the main compartment. Yes, there's a main compartment here. And right there you go, guys. It's got, well, that is really interesting right there now. The straps for the bag. It's got padding there. So like, you can roll this back. Roll this up. Okay. And now, put it on, work for a backpack. Okay, so went from a bag to a pack. Right, there's the carry handle if you just wanted to leave it like a pack. Or I'm sorry, just a bag. You know, it's got two areas there where you can grip it, and it's got pocket side there. Put a bottle on that side. Let's see what's on this side here. Oh, carry handle, so you could even carry it like a computer pal or computer bag. That is a really nice pack, guys. That value on that's $70. I would say every bit worth $70. And right there you go. It's got the soft padding on the back too. Very nice bag, first class. Next up, we've got in the Pro Box is a fish trap, and that is a $14.99 value. And sift the wheat on this myself, see how this works. All right, now right here. All right, we've locked in place. Now the fish will swim into there, but they can't swim back out, okay? So they'll go in, and then the next thing you know, you've got a bunch of trout swimming around in here because you put some feed in here, right here, where they can't get it out either, okay? So you've got the bait to bring them in. And then the next thing you know, they get in there, then boom, you nailed them. So that's awesome. And then to collapse this back, chunk, and put that in there. And I would keep the little pouch that it came in, because that way when you're done fishing, put that back in your bag, and you're not going to get water all over your gear. You know, and you can keep that netting protected too, so you don't cut it or rip it or anything. That's just really, really awesome piece of gear right there for everyday use, plus for when the stuff hits the fan, because fishing is quiet. It doesn't draw attention to yourself, and you know, you start popping off rounds trying to harvest meat, you know, that can draw unmerited attention. All right, and lastly, we've got the Knife of the Month Club, and that's $149.99 cost. The final return on value is $330 investment, or $330.33 return. And we've got a Tops Knives Brothers of Bushcraft Fieldcraft Knife Battlbox exclusive color, and it's $149.99 value. And I really love the color that is on it. It's like coyote tan. Pull out a knife we got from Battlbox. Okay. And keep that for everyday carry. I still have my Spider Cove from, I think it is the second mission box that Battlbox ever put out. I still have it. I love it. It's one of my faves of all time. And that was in the second box I ever got. Now here's the knife. Mercy, that is a nice knife. It just feels magnificent. Magnificent. Very sharp. Very thick. Okay, full tang, and it's interesting there on the end of that. But yeah, made in the USA. I love that how it's wrote in on that, engraved. It says Fieldcraft, the Brothers of Bushcraft. Very nice knife, guys. And the sheath on it's very nice as well. So I'm going to tell you, definitely one of the top 10 best boxes I've ever seen from Battlbox. I mean, like, if somebody didn't have a bug out bag, get home bag at all, starting right now, they are literally, they have storage, hydration, food, heat, shelter, light, food harvesting means, and a knife for protection. I mean, like, you literally got something great out the gate. So I give this box first rate, and I ain't just saying that. Like, I'm really impressed. I mean, if you didn't get this box this month, you missed out. Just saying. So guys, if you haven't checked out Battlbox, make sure to check them out at battlbox.com. Until we see you again here at Seven Trumpets Prepper Channel, as always, I hope you all have a most blessed day in Yahushua name.